Recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in support of my bill, and I want to thank Chairwoman Waters and my friend, Ranking Member McHenry, for his kind words and all his work to bring this legislation to the floor today. The Advancing Innovation to Assist Law Enforcement Act is a bipartisan bill that I introduced along with my friend Mr. Emmer and is supported by my friend from across the aisle, Mr. McAdams. This bill takes a stand to block a major tool used by cartels, terrorist organizations, traffickers, and the like to finance their illegal activities and put our nation and the people living in it at risk. Money laundering enables the shipment of deadly drugs like opioids and fentanyl into communities like mine in Ohio that have been decimated by the opioid crisis. Money laundering finances cartels who wreak havoc on our southern border and the communities that surround it, as I saw on my recent bipartisan trip to the border. And money laundering proliferates the horrors of human trafficking, which continues to exist across our country despite government and private industry attempts to better identify victims and cut off trafficking routes. My bill makes sure that we are using the best technology we have available to find and stop the money laundering that makes all these crimes not only possible, but financially profitable for cartels, traffickers, and terrorists. My bill requires the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, to study the implementation and internal use of emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence, digital identity technologies, blockchain, and other new and innovative technologies to better identify and prevent money laundering in our financial services industry. Additionally, this bill would require the study of how FinCEN could better utilize these technologies to more quickly disseminate the information it collects to federal, state, tribal, and local law enforcement. It is my firm belief that we must leverage the use of emerging technologies in order to make our government operations more efficient and upgrade the toolkit that enables our law enforcement to effectively go after bad actors. Finally, H.R. 2613 would require that the director of the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network report to the House Financial Services Committee and the Senate Banking Committee on policy recommendations. The recommendations would allow the private sector, FinCEN, and other federal agencies to improve coordination and communication through advanced technologies. This will help Congress ensure that we are providing the necessary support for our law enforcement community to effectively fight illicit activity based on these recommendations. I encourage my colleagues to support this legislation. I thank those who have helped push it forward, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from North Carolina is recognized.